I should have a live event going on right now. Yes, I do. Hooray. Yes, I do. Hooray. Seems to be alright. Volume seems okay. Now let's see about everything else. The volume isn't really that okay. We can fix it, but I haven't streamed in a long time. But I guess I could stream on Twitch a bit, you know. You are now live, streaming on Twitch. Well, that was pretty quick, dude. Twitch.tv/popout/zenzander/chat. Uh-huh. Welcome to Zen's chat room, yes. I have popped out the chat, yes. But I will check the stream to make sure it's okay. I haven't checked Twitch in a while.
King of the Castle, Subnautica 2, Outer Wilds DLC.
God damn it.
A game called, I think it's called Black Jacket.
Okay, turn that shit off.
Which is like
view that.
Escape from Underworld vibes,
God
I
damn,
think,
dude.
using cards.
I
Crown
gotta do this
Gambit,
before I
which is
can
like a
get that.
D&D card lane inscription style thing.
The code to your fucking
Card
email,
Shark, another card-related game, but this one is about being in
Really?
Renaissance France.
I can't get rid of that without
cheating
going
at
to here, so
cards.
the volume of this...
Minecraft, and then obviously Lurk Bait and Marbles will happen as well. Crown, apparently Blackjack is very much like... it has
296,
some
425.
Hold on.
Jesus. That sucked. And now I gotta pee for some reason. Now, let's see. I'm trying to check my own stream, right? Yeah. Testing. Testing. Well, that looks alright to me. Alright. Looks like we're fine. Welcome to the chat room. Yeah. Obviously. We will keep the chat open in case, you know. And so that's that, right? Now for YouTube, when I check out everything, there is, of course, my channel, and then the cute little live event. Sounds a bit low on the volume side, but anyway, Honor's Feed, learn more, and chat with top fans, and you can pop out chat. Why would they ever think removing pop out was a good thing? Hold on a second. But what I realized I didn't do on Twitch was change all the category. Yeah. Hold on. So when I go to Twitch and hit my channel and check the category, it says Game Dev Tycoon, which is not correct. I need to fix this. Alright? Edit this. Yes. We're not streaming Game Dev Tycoon. We're streaming Potion Craft. There. Add tags. Sure. Streaming simulator. Game. Potion. Have. English streaming, crafting. Yeah, we're good. Done. Now, let's see if it fixes, because I don't want the stream to... Okay, it does say that now. It does say Potion Craft now. Okay. So if I search Twitch, right, for Potion Craft, Actually, I show up. Cool. I'm the only live channel right now with it, so yay me. Okay, awesome. So, it looks like everything's fine on my end. Hooray for me. And so, I said on the Discord that I would stream this. If anyone wants to watch or join or whatever, they kind of can, but I don't expect live drop-in and drop-outs. Although it would be fun. It's just not something I'm expecting, right? I don't need to watch my own stream, that's for sure. But what I do need to do is we were checking out a few things. If I went to screenshots, there was a potion that I need to make, and it's minimalistic. It's 5 ingredients. And can I share that on the streaming window, the desktop? Well, if I stream the desktop, which I don't want to do, all right. If I pull this in front, you guys do see it. Okay, good. See, this is the recipe I'm trying to follow. It's got 5 effects, but only 5 ingredients. And this shows you about what you might expect to grind, but you can't really tell how much this was grind. But I kind of have an idea for this one, and I have an idea for this one. So I'm going to try and follow this recipe. And this is the spoiler in the Discord. All right. So anyway, I will pull this out, and I can turn off streaming the desktop because I'm streaming the game anyway. All right. So then, let me try to make that potion. I already made one that had 1 more ingredient to it. So it isn't like I'm idle, or I haven't actually tried before. This is just to make the void salt. Because in my book, I think actually this right here was it. Yeah, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did 6 ingredients for the same effects. This one needs to be erased because I don't need it anymore. Right. But I think, yeah, all these are blank. Okay, good. Magical pages for your alchemy book. And this is the total recipe, but these are the potions we're trying to recraft. This one through 4 and this one through 5 to drop down 2 ingredients. You're not going to drop any one of these potions out again. This right here is minimal, and so are these 3. The only potion that we have to work with are these 2 to drop it down to 24 ingredients instead of 26. Because this void salt is a 26 recipe ingredienter. So, and the ingredient recipe is right here. The V-Base 1 and the V-Base 2. These 2. So, you know, if you ain't the daddy of all liars, right? Alright. I kind of need to change this, but I can't because it's like taking the same amount of space. Where'd V1 go? Oh, that's where it went. They share the exact same print, and that's kind of annoying. I'm going to pull this out a little bit. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. My recipe book is here. Why do I have this one here? Why do I have strong potion of vision and light? For sun. Yeah, see, V1 base, V2 base. You're not supposed to go backwards from this. That's why my book was so nicely organized up until this point. Because I had everything the way I wanted it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there you go. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Wait, how come I'm skipping this one? So is this VBase 1 and VBase 2? Yes, it is. Okay, so hey. VBase 1. That's VBase 2. This is VBase 1. Yes, there we go. So that's about as good as it's gonna get, right? I had everything lined up perfectly until I started fucking with these recipes, and then it was all out the window. Yeah. So this void salt is the minimalistic one so far, but it still needs these 2 recipes adjusted. All right. Well, let's give it a try. Let's try to fix these recipes. Maybe I'll just fix this entire row again. Alright, so let's try the recipe out. It's got to be in water base to get all 5 of those, because only water has all 5 of those. Alright, so the effect he grabbed first was frost. Well, yeah, because I know exactly what ingredient you're using. It's this one. Yeah. And you grind this one up until you hit the end. No, you don't grind it up that much. You grind it up until you hit the end. The end. About right there. Yeah. So you're supposed to grind that. But now you will die if you hit this. You have to pull it back a bit, right? So this is how you do that. You do this, you grab this over here, pull this up to there, and then you ladle yourself back so you can overshot this. This is how you actually get a level 3 effect on this one. Now this will probably kill you, right? But I think... Yeah, see, watch. You die there, right? So, you do fix it. Right? I hate how precise you have to sometimes be at this. Yeah. Yeah. So you gotta pull it down a bit. So you can't just grind to here. You have to grind a little bit higher. Okay? And then you have to pull it down some. This is always the fun one to practice on when you want to do a 1 ingredient level 3. Because this is all you need, right? Ladle that down there and then you'll be fine. You can nick it, but you won't die. Now, this will get you level 3. But I don't need level 3, I need level 1, right? Now, this said that we grinded it and we stirred it. And it did say we ladled it. But he put all his ingredients in right away. No, he didn't. He stirred it, he ladled it a bit. But what ingredient did he get next? Shock. Up there. But he's using the bell. Oh, okay. So, I'm not exactly sure what direction it is. There it is. Okay. So, might have went down too far with this one because I see how he was going for, and I kind of am cutting that a bit too close. And it looks like he used that as a second ingredient to get his ass over there. Right? And that will kill you if you go in there. I probably went down too far. Yeah. Now this little twirly takes you here, but he also did the bloom? Sure. This one? The fluff bloom. Well, he had to have done the fluff bloom, but after he does the fluff bloom, almost the whole way, mind you, he curved around and probably used it to get back down. So the third ingredient... Okay. The third ingredient got him the shock. Word enough. And then... he used the fluff bloom to probably give himself this and go down. And then maybe come up through here, because then he uses this, a lust mushroom. Now, if that's the case, then that means he used the fluff bloom to get down here, because the lust mushroom will take you up to here and let you grab boom. And then the next one, of course, for poison lets you do a grave truffle, because you'll always get it through that. Or there's another ingredient that'll get you there. But it looks like I need his bell. And it looks like I'm too far down for the bell. Yeah. So, you know. Need to kill the recipe and try again. So, try not to go too far. I don't want to go too far down. You want to go just enough. But you need to go over as far as you can. That's the thing. So that you have enough working room. Okay. Now, you do need to drop it forward more, so you can't drop it from here. You probably have to drop it from there. So as you can see, I'm probably here now. So then I drop it here. Ah. You can cut that and not die, but you got to make sure your bell isn't gonna, yeah, see. How can I get over further? Not using so much of it. Yeah. I don't know how he managed that. Right? Because I see what he was doing. I just don't see how he got it. Hold on. So, kill this recipe one more time. I've got thousands. I'm fine. I mean, I got 2,000. That should be alright. It is down too far? Yeah, if I grind maybe just a little bit less, like right here, and then I drop it just a little bit, because then it is over a bit to the left a bit, but it's higher. It's a little higher. So I'll give that a try. A little bit grind more, a little bit more, a little bit more there, a little bit more there. As you can see, it's moving. All right, let's give that a try. You know you have to go this way, and I do have to drop it down or I die. That's a thing. But I don't want to drop it down too much. All right. And because you know you have to use bell, just phantom skirt, and that's not gonna work right. But you know, you gotta pull it back a bit, you know. You gotta pull it down. There's no other way around it. You have to pull this down some. Alright. Otherwise, you're not gonna get through that. Alright. Now, that'll still get me what I want. I'm hoping that it's high enough, right? Because this will drop me down a bit, and, you know. If I keep drawing it back some, It might let me hit that. See, I'm going down, but I'm also going to the right. And that will kill me. I'm pretty sure it will. But we can give it a shot. See, the way he did his recipe was, of course, he grinds, he stirs, he ladles. Then he... See, you have to ladle some back. And this is... Oh, see? You made it. I made it. So, I do have this level 1. But he grind this only a little bit. It was like a quarter of the way. Right? So, I don't know. And why? Why? You can go up and you can go down a bit, but he used the fluff bloom afterwards. The fluff bloom, which he grinds about 3/4 of the way. Did he not grind this one at all? Did he just throw it in as is? Because it starts at that much, right? So, but then you wanted it to be up higher, right? I don't know. Oh, I don't know for sure. Like, did you want it up a little higher here, right? But, I don't know. This is one of those things. Here, give yourself that. Alright. Wrap it around. Nope. We're gonna die. I know we are. Ugh. There's got to be a way to get it over just a little bit further. I think there is. Because if he's going to use that, then there's definitely, like I said, I don't want it to go down too far, but I need to go over. So maybe there. But it does need to go down some. See, I was going up a bit, but you can't go up too far. Maybe there. Alright. But it looks like I'll die. You know? Because that was cutting it pretty close before, right? Over here. So we can give it a shot, but I think I'll croak here. Yeah, you croak there. You can't do it that way. I don't care if I waste these. Fine. Alright. So throw it in. So I have to grind a little bit more. Alright, grind it there. It's got to be a bit more, you die. So maybe that much. Like, see how the thing is there? So then you go back down to there. No, that's a lot more. It's a lot less. So, yeah, you see, you do live through it. But once again, he said you have to use the Phantom Score. Ooh, I'm over a lot more now. That did work. That worked, dude. I don't know how far over I go, though. Better save this recipe here, because I just did it. So... I don't know how much of the Phantom Skirt to grind. But it does look like... that looks like halfway. And this wasn't ground halfway. This was ground less than halfway. So I don't know, man. You go up there. You get it in there. We'll give it a try. But I don't know. Maybe this is too much. I do have it saved there. So, here. Don't forget to get the little Frosty. Because if you don't get the Frosty, what's the point? Alright. Now I'm in the thing, right? He used a fluff bloom. Fluff bloom. I hate fluff blooms for some reason. I like them, but I hate them. Yeah, see? And he ground that fluff bloom like 3/4 of the way just to get this shock. Right? I don't know, man. And So I go up, all right? I can get to the whirlpool. Oh, I know. So I'm up to there, and I'm over there, and then I can draw it back. Yeah, you want to draw it back. I get it. So, no, seriously, the Fluff Bloom, though, he did 3/4 of the Fluff Bloom. Like, so I'm not sure exactly how much 3/4 is when it curves around like this. I mean, it could be like, that's too much. That's not 3/4. I was thinking it was somewhere along the lines of the intersection point. Right? So I'm here. I don't know if I should save this recipe or not, but I've got enough pages, it doesn't matter. Okay. So, I wonder if the bellows will kill me. Or if I can make it through. Oh, I made it through. And look, the Fluff Bloom does exactly what I wanted it to do. It hits this thing, so I can use that and get up over here. Yes. I do want to go a little bit higher, but I'm also on the very edge of that, so... Okay, I see how it's moving. I see this is about as good as it's going to get. As I'm going over further. See right here, this little piece right here. So I guess, yeah. Oh, look, I can get magic too. Alright. Well, now that I'm in this whirlpool, yes, I can definitely get this. I wonder if the rest of the Fluff Bloom is useful. Why he ground so much. Because he's got to get the boom, and he's got to get the poison. The poison's easy. The boom, though, I got to go... I guess better go too many times than too few times. I did drink a couple cups of water. Oh. Alright, so... his next ingredient was the Lust Shroom, so he's definitely going up for boom before he goes to poison. So I'm in the whirlpool, alright? And I don't know how much of this I need to eat. Okay, but I can grind this out and get the shock, and then I could even use this whirlpool and get down here. And then use the Lust Shroom to go up through here. I think that might be a valid strategy. Hold on. So you gotta get this... Yes. Yeah. And if I want to take that warp, I just have to ladle myself back. And then I can... I'm not sure how much of this Fluffy Bloom I'm going to need, but... I got this huge-ass loop. Yeah, see? And I'll be going around the mountain, dude. Yeah. So, like, he knows that he ground up the Lust... Not the Lust... Yeah, the Lust Shroom. He ground it up 100%. Not the Boom Shroom. He did Lust. Oddly enough. Which I'm interested in. Because, you know, it's not Boom. Like, you'd think it'd be Boom Bloom. But he decided to go Lusty. Which is fine. It's one of my favorite shrooms. Here. Let's get all that. Throw it in there. Now, I probably should save this real quick. Alright. Now, if I go back to the center, I can manipulate this all around. Like, see, I can go all the way around here, manipulate this Lusty. draw it down, and it'll probably fit. Yeah, if I go here and pull it down, it's probably enough to go into here, and then that might be just enough to hit boom. I don't know why I did lust. Boom would have been way better. Alright, whatever. Let's just do this. Now see, I can draw myself back already. Which is fine. Alright. Because it saves most of the lust shroom. Alright. As I'm looking at the world pool right there, which is probably about as far as it's going to get. Hit this up. I know how to manipulate this whirlpool. It requires a specific degree of finesse. Because you will die in there if you don't get in the whirlpool enough as you go around. And I think I've got that down to a science. Yep. Lust Shroom was not the way to go, dude. Or I did too much. That ain't gonna get me shit. That's just not gonna get me shit. He did a Grave Truffle after this, which is odd choice, but I thought maybe he used the Grave Truffle because he used it to get up to boom. And then, this is my guess, and then, wait, it's fire? You need boom, fire, and poison. Yeah. So far, so good, right? See, I did the Boom Bloom, but that was like a bit too far on the Boom Bloom. What if I just continue brewing from this place? Yeah. I do have a lot going on there. Right? Even if I turn it around and pull it, it should nudge me a little bit, right? Because, you know, you're not going to go through here. Actually, I don't think the whirlpool was what he did, but it looked like he did it, so I did it that way. Like, if you stir it here, and then you pull it back a bit, you will go to the left a little bit more. That's how I nudged shit over. Because by doing it that way, you're pushing yourself just a tad bit more to the left. But, yeah, I don't know. I really need more on this than I'm getting. Let's see. What if I was here? No, if I was here, you're not gonna get that. I don't think you are. Well, I can go over a bit more. Okay, wait, I have an idea. I'm trying to figure out what he did, right? So there. And then I'm going over more, right? So I have more of this to go that way. And if I go further, it'll take me, it's about as close as you can get with that, right? I'm trying to see if that would give me, it would, I think it would, because I now over more. There's more to this. At least this is only my opinion. I don't know for sure. About there. Please tell me you'll hit. Because I don't want to die here. Yes, you will hit. Okay, but the question is how did he get fire with one more ingredient? Because he used a grave truffle, and he's got to get 2 ingredients out of that. Okay. I can get up there. Yes, I can get up there. He ground the grave truffle like 100%. That's interesting in its own right, that most people don't grind the grave truffle to 100%. Now, I have this much in there. I bet you I could save this recipe right now. Actually, this is a little bit off, but if... I think I understand what he was trying to do. It like loops around. He went this way, he nicked this, and then he comes back, and then this little arrow right here will take you down to poison level 1. I think that's how he did it. So, hold on a second. If I stir this, this will probably kill me if I go through here. That's why you have to nudge it up a bit. Okay. Nudge this, and we're good. Grab this. Grab the boom. Now, we're on the last ingredient. We have no leeway here. We have to somehow work this out. Alright? Now, if I pull this back... No, man. Pull it back. Pull it back. Yeah, see, it'll take you to the fire. As long as... You know, I've got the whirlpool at my disposal, right here, right? But you got to go further in, or this will kill you. I think I know what happened. Yeah, he ground all the way to here and then pulled it back to base and then went down straight. I believe that's what he did. But you got to get the fire. Now that'll kill you, obviously, but, can we get in there without dying? Well, I can grind a bit. Get in here, right? It does go higher, but I think it's too high. Look how it cuts. Now, you only need to cut the edge of that. Right? I'm going to save this recipe right here. Because I think that'll kill me, but I'm not sure. And if it doesn't, I'll be happy. It doesn't. Okay, great. So now you get fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, well, 1, 2, 3. Now you just got to get poison. And you say, well, how are you going to do that? Well, actually, it seems to be fairly easy from here. Because we're going to draw it back. Okay? And we need to draw the whole thing back. Alright? I think you need the whole staff part right there. So let's do this. Draw it back. Please tell me you'll hit poison. Yep. Did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was quite interesting. Never would have thought about doing the fluff bloom thingy. Maybe that's why I'm not the best alchemist. Okay. So, this is what I call Void 1, right? The 5 effect potion. Yeah, look at all the ones I saved up to this point. Yeah, let's see. Don't need these recipes anymore, so, you know, erase this recipe. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we don't need this one. I don't need this one. And that's the one that got me up there. And that's the first one. a lot of areas where you'd save, right? What the hell is this? Oh, I'm good. Okay. Now, it was Void 1. It was V2 base is what I called it, right? So, I think I'll have to call this V2 base, you know? All right. So I can erase my V2 base of 6 ingredients and keep this one at 5. It used different ingredients, obviously. So, alright, well, I'm going to have to erase this one. And my V2 base is right here. Right? Void Salt 2 base. Save the recipe. Finish the potion. I don't need to finish it, but I'm going to. Alright, V2 base. Oh, but I need to change the label. Because, you know. There you go. Probably change the bottle type, but I'm good. Now the other one to optimize. I've optimized the one, now let's optimize the second one. This V1 base, swiftness and dexterity. I did this one in 5 ingredients. Now, he did it in 4. Yes, he did. I will show you. Right? I don't need this. Here. Remove that. Desktop, once again. Alright. Now let me show you. He did... This is his recipe. He ground... That looks like it's almost 100%. Like he did 99% on that. And he did 100% on this. And he probably did something like 85 to 90% on this one. That's 3 ingredients? And that's my V1 base. This is mine. Did I just close the Discord? I did. Oh, I meant to close that, and then... Okay. So... But... That was fun, but... He used 4 ingredients. He ground that one, he threw the Witch Hat in all the way, he did the Mage Berry in all the way. So, this is interesting. Let's give it a shot, man, because this is difficult. So, roots, huh? He's done this one. He did Goldthorn. What is he going for first, to be fair? I mean, you need... You need this one. And you need this one. So where does he get off using Goldthorn is what I want to know. He grinds it and then he stirs it a lot. He ladles himself back. He stirs a bit. I don't know what he's trying to do with Goldthorn. He grounded it almost all the fucking way. So what he did was he stirred a lot. There's probably some bellows because I have a feeling that he did this. He did bellows. He circled himself around the bellows. And then he used the bellows again to get his ass... He obviously did the flight first before he did the dexterity. So why would he go down here first? I am understanding not of this, of the logic. Unless somehow he decided to ride this, go down, ride this around, and somehow the Goldthorn put him... The bellows happened to get the one effect right there. He got the effect after he put the Mage Berry in. And then he did the other Thorn and got the other effect. Hold on a second. This makes no goddamn sense. Mage Thorn. Rotate around, do some ladling. Rotate a lot around. Grind up a Witch Hat. Why the fuck are you doing this? Why are you stirring? And then ladling back. Stirring, ladling back. There's probably some bellows in here that you don't see. But this Goldthorn, if he ladles himself back, he can give himself some height. A little bit, but what's the point of the height on that one? I mean, I need to see this one in action. I really don't understand this one. See, you get how much he's ground these ingredients. And he even used the other one, this one. He even used Evergreen at the end there. And that's what apparently gave him from here. Somehow it got him, I don't know. He used a Mage Berry and an Evergreen Thorn. Mage Berry and Evergreen will easily get you down here. From here. But I don't see how the Witch Hat and the Goldthorn got him up there. And if you check the recipes, to get the Void Salt, you need the Swiftness and the Dexterity. So I don't see how the Goldthorn and the Witch Hat does it. Alright, he did it in 4 ingredients, but I really don't understand the Goldthorn. I understand the Mage Berry and the Evergreen, but I just don't get this one because, how does it work, man? I mean, you can grab yourself that one with 2 of these. Now, the Witch Hat won't get you anywhere in that, but I think he was like trying to work himself out. I could probably get up there in this and then do his other part for, you know, because like this will get me, but it won't get me level 3 apparently. 2 of those will. But man, okay, you got to pull yourself further to the right than that. Look. See, then he did a Witch Hat. Witch Mushroom. I don't understand. Alright, you need level 3 of that. So there's no shortcut to that. Like a 3 ingredient for this is, like look at your Swiftness potion, right? You have 4 of those, 3 of those, 2 of those, right? And again, you've got a Lust Mushroom and a Mage Berry. Actually, if I use this one, then I can use his Spell Bloom and Evergreen and get it. So if I actually use this one for Swiftness, level 3 with just these 2, right? If I brew one of these but continue brewing from here, that's 2. But it goes down this way, right? But that's fine because the next 2 ingredients on the list are going to be the Spell Bloom and then the Evergreen Thorns. So I have a feeling that he pulled himself back. Yes. So, you know, ladle yourself back. I don't want to recreate that one. Here, stir this out because you don't need this. Ladle yourself in there. But, Spell Bloom, right? Fully ground Spell Bloom, right? And an almost fully ground Evergreen. Right? Almost fully ground. It goes too close to that, so I have a feeling that it probably loops around twice. Probably could grind the whole thing, and it wouldn't really matter. Alright. This apparently has to get you Dex level 2. So, you know, you obviously have to get up to that Whirlpool. No question about it. Alright. So, this recipe won't probably be so good because I had to pull myself to the left too far. Yeah. And it's definitely not working too well for me. Alright. I don't know why you ground that much. Because you're not going to get level 2 out of that. I think he needed to be over more. Yeah, so my original recipe isn't really going to work here. Because I ground too much. So... But it was a good start. You know, you use your Lustrum and you use your Mageberry. Because you're using this and you teleport up into there. Was he trying to teleport up into there with that thing? Is that what he was trying to do? I still don't understand what he was doing with this thing. I literally do not understand it. Because nothing gets you up there from there. Dude, seriously, what the fuck were you using this for? Well, I have an idea. He got himself height. But even giving himself height, okay, he'll be up here somewhere, where my hand is. And that's not going to get him very far. And the witch hat, called a witch hat, only takes you up and to the right a bit. Like, and this thing right here, you know, if you pull yourself back, I don't think the curve of that is going to hit you into the Whirlpool. Okay, so... And he did grind pretty far on this thing. I don't know what he was getting at, but there's a lot of pulling back. In the Witch Hat, he did the whole thing. Like, I really don't understand this. Like, he did almost this whole thing, except maybe that last little nubbin part. I said except the last little nubbin part. Which means at the top of that, I bet. Like, right about there. And then he did a witch hat. Witch cap, whatever. I don't give a fuck what it's called. Witch mushroom. He did the whole thing. Right? Apparently, yeah. But... Okay, if I grind to here and pull it back, I'm over here more. Right? And then... whatever, right? But... if you grind to here and pull it back, like the lowest part you can grab, then you can pull it up to a higher part. I don't understand this. Right, let's see what happens. I can keep pulling it back. I mean, to see where it ends up, right? Like, it's not going to kill anything while I do this. I was thinking that somehow, if I pull it over to here, this would hit that somehow. Just somehow. Right? I mean, no. It's way off the mark. Can't even get really that close to it. Even if I took this whirlpool and teleported to here, the rest of this would kill me. But I think if you took the whirlpool at a specific time, like if you teleported when you were here, not there, here, and you could go up and maybe hit that. But you've got to be able to get in here, right? That does push you over more. Okay, I'm going to save this. See if that actually gets you anywhere. Yeah, it does, but you'll die. I'll show you. Because I've tried this one before. I think you're too far in. Yeah, see. Told you. Needed to go over a little bit further inside the whirlpool. This is why you save your recipes. In the middle of brewing, mind you. But I need to push this over a little bit more. I am closer. Yes, I am. Alright, so I know how far in I have to be. And that doesn't really look like I'm in that far. Okay. But I do want to get past the danger zone. Yeah, okay, I did. But now it's going to be a delicate procedure. Better save this. Is anyone in chat, by the way? No, I didn't think so. But I really don't see this happening. Like I said about, it can't be here because you can't go over too far if you teleport through here. And I have a very strong feeling that that's what he did. He teleported up into here. So, you need to go up. So again, I need to grind this whirlpool. Oh, look how cute it is. It actually, like, curls around it. Yay. I think I need to... Yeah. So you can't have this much, because you'll die. Alright. And if you have this much, right, you're going over. And if you teleport here, you can't go over that far. So honestly speaking, I think you have to be over like right there, and it might not kill you. Save the recipe. Bellow it out, see what happens. Alright. If not, I'll just go back. Alright, that looks like it cuts too close. Like literally, like this is gonna kill you. Oh yeah, we're dead. You know, and with a try, but you know, okay, so recipe, ingredient, continue from here. Yeah. So that's obviously just a little too much. But you do need to go up some. Like maybe here? See, the tip of the potion is right there with that line. And that... Ugh! That was a little too far because... Well, don't forget this right here can kill you. And the last piece of the recipe is a mage berry. But evergreen as well. And he ground those up to full. Alright? Because it takes you all the way up, obviously. And that's going to get you the flight, but it won't get you the flight level 3. It won't get you the flight level 3 because I ground too much. Don't put the cap there. 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 Continue brewing from this. Yeah. You need a little more. 1. There. That'll give me a bit more, right? Alright. So the cap is even with this line now. And yeah, actually that's a little higher, yeah. And then if you do this... Wait, I already put the witch head in there. I don't think that's going to give you level 3. I think you need to go up a little higher. But you know what? You can give it a try anyway. I don't think it'll work though. I think we're cutting too low. Right? But it does do the trick here with not dying in that area. And this is cutting it way too tight. Yeah, see, bummer. You need level 3. So that's obviously not too cool. So I need a little bit more height on it without dying horribly in a fire. So maybe here. Okay. And hopefully that doesn't kill me inside. That looks like it's a little higher. And this looks like it might have cut. I don't know. Hey. Always a thing, right? And you do cut forward that way a bit, alright? And you do cut that way a bit. And we are cutting this. Oh, wait. We are making it, aren't we? No. This is pretty tight. Like, you're really close. You really are. But you're not quite there. Still need to go up a little higher. I don't know about this, though. Like, do you think I'm actually already there? If I do this. Alright. I just don't want to die, because we know that this would kill you inside there. Alright. Oh, wow. But I don't know if this is going to kill me. Because that's a lot. Right? That did kill you. I can't hit that. Alright. Makes me think that I should have ground the thing a little bit further. But anyway, I ground it here. And that killed me. So maybe half into that. Okay. Because you've got... This is definitely pixel. This is a pixel. We're off by just a little bit. And it looks like that was what we were off by to survive. But I know that's not going to give me 3, obviously right there. But that's what the spell bloom was supposed to be for. Right? You ground it all the way up, right? So we hit that. Yes, you follow recipes. You're an alchemist. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, that hit it. That hit it. Okay. So, I've got my level 3 flight. But, he did grind this all the way up to max. And he did grind that thing almost all the way to max as well. The evergreen fern, which takes you up this way. Excuse me. Excuse me. Evergreen fern. Yeah, he almost ground the whole thing up. But I got to figure out where he did his thing, because we have to get Dexy. Level 2, mind you. This is not just level 1. So, he ground this up probably 90%. Right, I'm guessing he ground it all the way to there, maybe. Maybe that's probably a little bit more than he needed. In this particular case, I don't think it matters if you grind it too much. But, you know, this is the furthest it goes, so I'm going to save this recipe in this area. I'm losing all my pages. Throw this in there. But how am I going to do any of this? Let's see. This whirlpool does take you to here. This whirlpool takes you to there. Right there. Okay, wait. Okay, well, that one takes you to here. Where does this one take you? Did I ever take this one? I took this one up. I don't remember where this one takes you. Because I'm pretty sure this one is here. Alright. My Dex is down there. I mean, we gotta ride the whirlpools. I wonder if they thread the needle here. Like, he took the path. He took this path. He warped into here. He ladles down. He warps over here. He grinds a bit. He threads the needle. And by threading the needle, he gets himself level 2. That's a possibility. I wonder if I should go down instead of up here first, because this will take me over more, and I don't think I want to go over as much. I think I just want to go down some to avoid death and destruction. But I need to hit that whirlpool, obviously. It doesn't really matter where I had it. Actually, it probably does. So this might be enough. Yes. It might be enough. Yeah, it is. Funny enough, I'm not sure how much of this I need. But is this one here? Seriously, where is this one? Is this one from here? Because I don't know where this one is. I need to spoil myself. I need to look up the Potion Craft water base map full with whirlpools, yes. Of course I'm going to cheat. Dude. Okay. Because I've been playing this game forever. Okay, there's poison. Go away, I need to move the map. Okay, now that one takes you up. This one I never took. It takes you up to here. I'm not sure if that's where I wanted to be, but I do think that taking this whirlpool and... But threading the needle is impossible because it'll take you that way. Right? And this old whirlpool, past the needle, takes you up to there, so that's not even helpful. Yeah. I don't really know where to go from here. I was pretty sure you teleported. Save this recipe. It doesn't matter if I thread the needle here or not, because there's not enough passageway here to actually do anything. And this whirlpool takes you here. It is not helpful. But it would be helpful if I can take the whirlpool. I need this part here. If I'm in this whirlpool. But you can't get to that whirlpool. Okay, look, this one right here. Okay. Only gonna take me over here. If I take it at all. Alright. And... I think I know what they were going for, but I don't know for sure. Like, I think they threaded the needle. I think they went down to here. I think they used the whirlpool to go around and had this much in the whirlpool. and then used that from here to arc yourself over to get level 2. I believe that's what they did. If that's the case, then I don't need to take this at all. Because all I have to do is I can wrap it around and pull myself down with it. And that's about it. Because I don't need to waste that much. So I can do this. I can wrap myself around with this without actually taking the whirlpool. Because what would taking the whirlpool do for me? Is what I want to know. Like, look at all this, right? So if I take this down here, draw this back, I have to probably go around to here. Yeah. It's funny. I could thread the needle just for funds, but that's not really a thing I need to do. Aha, you're gonna do that, are you? Yes, you are. Now I need... Maybe I should have threaded the needle, because now I'm a little bit too far over, I think. This will get me over there. Like right here. Right? If you need more of it, you can get more of it right about here is the maximum. Roughly speaking, it's the maximum. Yeah. So you see, you can ride the Hurricane, yay, and everything's fine here, right? But this takes you here. You don't want to go here. But, you know, be ladling things back. Kind of wonder about some of these. People using these in creative ways. Right. Just ladle this back. Stir this a bit. Pump the bellows. Don't kill yourself. Yes. Okay. And then make sure it's not dead. Yes. So, I need as much as possible to go around and loop it, loop it, loop it. Uh-huh. This is taking me closer to where I don't want to go. Now. Yes, so there's a big curve here, right? And he says, yes, there is. And I'm like, well, excellent. So we're over here now. He's like, yep. So I'm over here now. So we're riding it. Now if I save this recipe here, I have a feeling there's enough here for it, but I don't know. Alright. You don't want to ride it too much. Right? You kind of want to ride it around a bit. Right? And see, there is a hook over here. Alright? But it looks like you won't get it. So maybe threading the needle was the way to go. Because I might have had more to work with. I can work with this a little bit, but you know. See? I can pull that out. Oh wait, can you technically get level 3 out of this? Without dying? Look at that. You actually can do level 3 with this. Let's save this recipe before I croak on it. You only need level 2 though. And that'll get you level 2. Wow, you can get level 3. I did not know that. But cut through, don't die, and get your level 2. Yep, and that's all you need. Pump, pump, and pump. You got your 3. And you got your 2. So let us change a few things. It's the Void Salt. I really don't want it to be a fat potion bottle. I really don't. You know, just because. You know, I don't use this bottle much, so okay. And this one is Void Salt 1 base, V1 base, or was it V2 base? Hold on a second. Look at all of these potions I saved. That was V2 base, so that's V1 base. Okay, great. So V1 base is here, but I'm gonna delete this recipe. It's incomplete, of course. But this recipe, V1 base, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients. Well, it has now been trimmed down. So erase this recipe. It is no longer necessary. I have to pee again. Well, all right. My recipe is not quite his recipe, but let us save it. It is going to be V1 base, yes. Void Salt 1 base. Save the recipe. And finish the potion. Yes. All right. So this is V1 base, this is V2 base. Okay, sweet. Yeah, see, when you move things from the bottom, it really screws up your stuff up here. Close enough. So I have V1 base and V2 base. So all of these other ones... Okay, can I finish the potion now? Oh, I just did. Okay. So you see, I have this guy right here, this crystal thing, which... You know... I don't need that one, but, you know... It's not that efficient. It's 15 ingredients to make Negro. And that's not very efficient. Okay. I made these two. V2 base, but that's the 6th one. And this was V1 base with the 5 one. So then I look at my potions that I just brewed. Is this it? Yeah, this is my V2 base. Well, I got my V2 base here, and I got my V1 base here. These are the two that I got that are the good ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So those ones are crap. Don't need them anymore. This was me having fun with libido. I got 6 of those, and then I did 5 of those, and then I did a 4-1 of those instead of 6. And then I finally did a 4-ingredient libido, which was 3 of those and 1 of those. That was pretty cool. So that was nice to have a 4-ingredient. And that one was interesting. That libido one was cutting it pretty tight. So anyway, I don't need these anymore. But I now have... I need to make the crystal again, right? because I need to make my recipe, my crystal, right? Actually, I don't need to redo this crystal. This crystal is fine as is. Right? But this one right here requires the refined potions. This crystal over here, yeah, just requires the snail, stone, strength, poison, and sleep. Right? Which I have all those with like 1 or 2 ingredients. The snail one was a 2 ingredient one. That was a difficult one to make. Hold on. Yeah, see? 2 for slow. Just brew. Right? Lethargy, right? So brew a potion of lethargy. Got it. Now your strength potion, obviously 1 ingredient. Alright. And your poison, obviously 1 ingredient. Right? A grave truffle, or there's a couple other ones you could use too. But a grave truffle, poison, just brew. Alright. Continue brewing from here. Brew. Finish potion. Right. And what else do we need? Yeah, remember. Sleep? Yeah. I have a 3 recipe sleep. 3 recipe sleep. I think that's as good as it gets with sleep. 3. Okay. So we make our crystal, right? Because this crystal right here is not efficient. Alright. I'll take it with me. But it's not efficient. We make our own crystal. We make our crystal here. Alright. We do our 1 ingredient strength. We do our 1 ingredient poison. We do our... I didn't make my stone skin one. But we do our 2 ingredient slowness. And... stone skin, you have a 2 ingredient as well. Right there. Easy enough. Brew it. So. And where's your sleep potion? 3 ingredients sleep. Alright, see? So I can make the Negredo. Whee! And we're doing the minimalistic void salt recipe. The one with 24 ingredients. Okay. Now if you look at this, see? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Negredo. Right? Save recipe, finish recipe. Is my Negredo 9? Hold on. Yes, you already saved that. I could have just brewed it. Yeah, see? I already had all that down. I would have just been like, yep, we got it, we got it, we got it. So I did it again, but it's fine. There we go. Just finish it up. Perfect. We got it. No, I don't need to save that recipe. Hello? Go away, person. Hello? Where's the crystal I just brewed? I'm not saving the recipe. Go away. Is it gonna just be stuck like that in limbo forever? This crystal sucks. I don't want it. Ah, you fell off. Piece of shit. You. You were supposed to be here. Yes. That's what you were supposed to look like. fine by me, but nothing's up here. Well, I can put this little bastard up here, but I don't want to save the recipe. Gonna make me do it just so I get rid of that shit. It's the same exact recipe as this one. I don't need this recipe. It's the same recipe. I can just erase this recipe. I got my swiftness 3 out of that, but I've already saved the potions. So erase all of these because they're not necessary. They were just intermediate steps. So they don't no longer apply. There you go. So, there. Oh. Well, you've outdone yourself. Let's see. See, I already have that saved. I don't need the swiftness save with. I already have a swiftness save with 2. I don't need another swiftness. So, yeah. All right. Well, we can erase that recipe. And this one. Okay, there you go. Put these pages back where they're cleaner. There you go. And that's pretty good. I just created the crystal. Where is it? Those are all my ingredients. Oh, here we go. There's the 9 one. Okay, got it. This one is the one that I got from an update. It was weird as shit. Anyway. So, that actually would be worthy to save. This one I probably should just sell somewhere. This one right here is probably worthy to save somewhere. And I got 2 of these for some stupid reason. Yeah. And this one, yeah, the most idiotic recipe on the planet. There. And this one, another idiotic recipe. Alright, there you go. So, there you go. It's your crystals. But you don't have your white one up. No, I don't. Well, anyway, there you go. There's all 5 of your crystals. So, perfect, right? Then I can take this one back. But alright. I'm probably going to improve these. These are not that useful. Yeah. But then I want the void salt with the 2 potions I just brewed. So we've got the minimal negro. And if you want to make your void salt, you know, you put it there and you put it there, right? Then you got to brew your sleep, your slow, and your poison all over again. Your slow potion. Your poison. And your sleep, your slow, your poison. Okay. Oh my god. All right. It's when you cough on your own saliva. So you got to brew sleep, which is fine. That 3 ingredient sleep. Yeah. So I did it. Sleep goes here. Now, this one would be saved as the recipe for Void Salt. It is the minimalistic approach. You can not possibly make this in any fewer ingredients. I am absolutely convinced that 24 is the minimum. And I have the crystal of 9, which will take me on to the next crystal. And I have to refine more potions to get minimalistic. But, you know. I guess this is it, right? I could save this recipe and replace it. Crunch. Yes. There's the void salt. Save the recipe. And finish. Alright, well. Go to the alchemy book. See the void salt that I made. Does it have a count on it? No, but you have to count over here. But look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got my 6th one here. Right? Now this recipe over here. This has got your 9, and this has got your 5, and this has got your 4. So the void salt can be replaced with this one. And this one can be erased because it's not necessary anymore. I have a more efficient one. How do you like that, guys? So your void salt is not a salt that most people use. It's just not. And I have probably 60,000 of it now. Because I'm just brewing it over and over again. Yeah, close to 60,000. I don't use it. Like, oh, I did it too far. Yeah, let's put a little bit in there. It's fine. But for seasoned players, you rarely use it. So anyway, I have made the minimalistic approach. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of people who posted lately. English chat. I feel like people who have the English chat muted would benefit from you putting that info on media as well. Just a thought. Oh. I just did the void stuff. Media. Okay. Oh. Minimalistic potion crafting. There. So what's next? Well, the Negredo is minimal. The Albedo is not so minimal. Because my crystal requires all that. This swiftness is not ideal. This one is. This one is. This one is. Frost. That one is not. Electricity. That one's not. Now, we have a lot of refining to do. Yeah. So, I did save some of these. So I do have these recipes that would be minimalistic. Right? So it should be easy to do the albedo. A better recipe for albedo. Using all of my other better recipes. Because albedo doesn't require anything special. It just requires everything that I've already maximized. So, albedo does require, though, the Negredo. Alright. Which, you know, I have. Oh, I made it anyway. Not the stupid one. And furniture and gardens ingredients. I wonder if crystals are classified as ingredients. I mean, they're major ingredients. Yes, they are. Don't want to use this one either. Alright, well, we need to create them. So, make it. Make this with your 9 approach and create 1. There you go. Level up. 1 talent point is. Alright, and of course the crystal has to go in. I want to make sure that I don't use this one by mistake, so just put that one up there. Alright, so now I have, and I already have a really stupid one on save, so I could probably just put this one over here, and that's my other one, and these are the dumb ones. So, you don't want to use the dumb ones. They're just dumb. That's why you just don't want to use them. They're funny, and they're stupid. Alright. So, definitely don't want this Citronus one. This one looks absolutely abhorrent. Because this albedo's taking too many. So then we have this one. You got to put the crystal in for this guy right here. See? Oh wait. Oh, you need albedo first. We're making albedo. Okay, there you go. We need all of our efficient ones. We need our magical vision. Right? And I know I have a pretty good one. There's 3 recipe ingredients there. There's only 2 there. 9, that was a funny one. Then there's 5 there. Okay, so it's got to be 2. Magical Vision, brew 1. Hooray. Alright. Magical Vision, let's go to potions. Magical Vision, 2 ingredients. Yes. Done. Mage Potion. You can get a Mage Potion. Oh look, I did it in 3 beats. That was kind of fun. But magical potion 3 2 3 3 2 it is. Actually, something about that just doesn't add up. No, it does. You have to get this in only 2. You can't do it in anything under 2. It's got to be 2. Mage Berry and Spell Bloom will get you there. Yeah, okay. So, Magic 2. But I guess I prefer Dream Beat. Yeah, that's fine. Let's brew one of these. Go to potions. And, hello? Oh, yeah, this one. Not 3 Dream Beats. Mana. Perfect. Now, the electricity one. I always forget where these things are. Okay, there you go. Electricity. 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients? 2 ingredients. That's a good one. 2 ingredients. Strong Potion of Lightning. Yes. Brew it. Electricity. That one. I like how this one looks almost like this potion bottle right here. I think I can make that one good. Alright, there we go. And now the Frost Potion. You'd better have that 1 ingredient Frosty saved, because I don't like doing it. Not that it's hard or anything. Yeah, I have it saved. Continue brewing from here. Oh. Finish the potion. And there you go. I got my 1 ingredient Frost 3. Which everybody knows how to make, and everybody likes. Now, I do have my charm, and I do have my swiftness, and I do have my dexterity. My dexterity potion. 2 ingredients. That's before salt. Swiftness, just brew. I got 2 ingredients. Now this is supposed to be dexterity. Yeah. 2 ingredients for dexterity. 4 ingredients, 2 ingredients, 3 ingredients, 2 ingredients. Strong potion of dexterity. You can't get it in 1 ingredient. It's over here. You just can't get it in 1 ingredient. So yeah. Dex. Strong potion of dexterity, 2 ingredients. Brew 1. Strong potion of dexterity. Definitely. And swiftness. I have a swiftness potion, but look, it takes 5 ingredients. I don't want to use that one. My swiftness potion. That's 3 ingredients. That's a good one, actually. That strong potion of swiftness only takes 2. Yes. And that one's good. So that one takes 2. There you go. Swiftness, strong, brew 1. Look, swiftness 3 only takes 2 ingredients. Yes. Swiftness 3 only takes 2 ingredients. And of course, charm. I worked a lot on charm. That's 4 ingredients for charm. That's 2 ingredients for charm. Oh yeah. Brew your charm potion, man. And throw it in there. And of course you need your happy invisibility potion. So there's 3 ingredients for this invisibility potion, and that actually was pretty clutch. And I have another 3 ingredient one. That was the harder one. People say that one, like, it took forever to do. Called it escape room because I was like, how the hell did you do that one? Because I had a 3 ingredient one. But this one was so unique, I decided to give it a shot, right? Because, you know, I have a 3 ingredient one, right? Phantom Skirt, Mage, Whirlweed, right? But this one, the escape room one, that was a hard one. That one was fluff bloom and everything. I'm going to actually brew this one. Where is it in my potions list? Where's escape room? Can I brew one again? Oh, it's over here. I already had one brewed. Okay. Well, that's fine. Wait. Escape room, where you at? Right there. And of course you have to do flight. Like, flight was way up here. And getting it in 3 ingredients was the challenge, and I did it. So, flight up here in 3, C3. And that one was just fun with 4. And this one was 3 before you brew. And that one was 4 with salt. So the 1, 3, right here. We're at my flight potion. Yay me. So, this now is going to get me the more efficient one. Because I have thrown the more efficient Negretto in there. So because the Negretto is in there, the Albedo is going to be just slightly more efficient. Okay. And that's kind of what I want. Yes. So pull it. So Negretto and Albedo can be made very efficiently. Right? Save the recipe, yes. Because I go to here and I grab this one, the Albedo. But this Albedo, let's count the ingredients. 5, 10. Plus 6, that's 16, that's 19. That's 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Now count this one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 21, 25, 28 instead of 40. This is a good one. I like this one. This one. It's not Negredo. Give me this. This albedo doesn't need to be here anymore because this one is now the better option. See? I don't need this one anymore. This one is, shit. I like how it defaults down here to stone scan with my 4 shrooms. Weird shrooms, yeah. I just like to have some weird potions on standby with single ingredients. But, anyway. Let's put this sheet back where it belongs and, everybody's happy. I've got my really efficient Negredo and I got my way more efficient albedo. So everything is cool, right? I saved the recipe. I'm going to finish it. Okay, well they are ingredients after all. So we've made more efficient crystals. Right here. Not this one. That's the one I made before I made this one. This is my efficient one. Right here. Now the thing about it is I'll make another one of those because I need to make the salt. Right? But it looks like we need more efficient potions for the moon salt. I have efficient potions for all of this. Except for those top 3. The flight and invisible, the magic vision and dex, and the shock and ice. Alright. So I've made some efficient potions so far. It was nice to brew a few, but this one right here, levitation and invisibility. Alright. Well, now I'm tackling the moon salt. It needs 3 refined potions. And I don't think mine are the most efficient. Probably not. My flight potion was good, but to get to flight and invisibility, right? See, these 2 are across the border. If you really want efficient potions, you could just use a crystal, right? I use my 3 ingredient to get up to here to levitation, and then I use a crystal to warp my ass over here, and then I use 1 more ingredient, and that would be 5 ingredients with a crystal. So you can do it with crystals. Crystals make everything easier. Right? Now, I don't know how big my potion was. Let's check it out. Because it's obviously my moon salt base 1, right? So this is not very efficient. Those 3 got me up there. But then I took 3 ingredients to get my ass around to invisibility, so it took 6. Okay. Now, this one that took 4 is probably as efficient as it's going to get. And this one with shock and freeze is 4. But, of course, the albedo is not efficient. This one does not seem very efficient at all. You get these 3 to get up there. But to get the invisibility required me to use 6 more ingredients. I can do it in 2 with the crystal. I swear. I think I can do it in 2 with the crystal. Well, do I dare use a crystal in my recipes? I mean, it's moon salt. I like how it uses both bases. Goes all the way through here. Are you trying to make efficients, or are you trying to make efficients with no crystals? So that anyone can do them? Well, I already have the recipe. Like, I don't need to make it again. Like, see, I have 2-ingredient mage, the 3-ingredient sunshine, 2-ingredient swiftness, the 2-ingredient dex, and the fire is not efficient. The fire shield, well, it might be. Fire shield, hold on. 4-ingredient, no, that's 5-ingredient fire shield. Oh, look, I have a way better fire protection potion. Right there. That one's the one I used. This one's 3 ingredients. Why do I call it almost? That one's 3 ingredients, but it took 2 of the same. Strong potion of fire protection. 8 ice fruits. Yeah. What do you mean almost? Well, it's fire protection and it's in oil, so does that mean that it needs salt or... Oh. Yeah. You can save this one. You can. Yeah, you just do this and you pull it back. That's why it's almost, because you can get 1, 2, or 3 out of this. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, you get your fire protection, you nom it, and there you go, you've got it, you know, finish your potion. Alright. That's fine, that's fine. I like how poison's tilted a little bit in oil, so it's like you can't quite get 3 without using some salts. Same thing with healing. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah. But you don't want to do anything else. Okay, so anyway, got your fire protection, which is very minimalistic. You know, you got your sunbeam, right? This is over here, but wrong base. Excuse me. All right, your sun's over here, right? And you're not going to get level 3 sun out of that base. And you won't get sun at all on this base. So if you're going to get level 3 sun, you've got to use your 3 ingredients. Because there ain't going to be 2 ingredients that's going to get you there. I know. This one gets you close, but you're not going to get another one. See, you do this, and then maybe you grab that. The whirlpool will kill you. And that one is the one that's more likely if you had more extra on that one, right? See, you can ride it. If you took a boom, actually, you know what's funny? Because you could... Can you get Sunny in 2? Because if I took a boom up here and then a thing down there, I could potentially do this. I don't use boom that much. It's just so generic. It's not really generic when you first get it, but... Alright, look. Let's throw this in there. I'm just going to fuck around for a minute, and I bet you anything I can get a better sunshine. Right? Right, so I do this. Now this is the whole thing about grabbing this, right? You have to put your bottle about there. Right? So you don't die. Right, yeah, see? Now, here's the thing. I know I need another one that goes to the right to hit that whirlpool. See, right there. Now, this whirlpool takes you to here. And this whirlpool takes you down to there. So you see, this magma moral kinda makes me think that you could do this. That's what I was thinking. Grind this all the way out. Alright, all the way now. All the way now. Just gotta be all the way. And then, you could probably ride them down, but this is iffy. Right? This is very, very iffy. Ah! Well, because I don't know if you have enough going through. I know you can hit that. Yeah, that's what she said. Over here. So you can get boom level 1 with that, but here, let's see. I don't know if this will work. Alright. Because I don't think there's enough to take me all the way down. Yeah, it looks like I won't have enough to get 3. Because, you've got to hit the whirlpool. Right? Don't know why I'm trying to do this pixel perfect. But, because I think I need to go down a bit more on this one. So, I was really hoping that this 2 ingredient one would work out really well for me. Whew. Will that get me level 3 sunshine? It does not look like it'll get me level 3 sunshine. That was so close, too. It really was close. Alright. Because if you pull this back, you're not going to get level 3 sunshine. It's not. And what's my current potion at for level 3 sunshine? 3 ingredients. I used a lava root, a flame weed, and a dragon pepper. Or 5 magma morals for funsies. Or these 3, of course. 2 ingredients with a bunch of salt. 3 ingredients with a bunch of salt. Man, I really thought we could do this. But you're only going to get level 2 out of this. No, in fact, you can only get level 1 out of this. It was fun to ride the Hurricane, let me tell you, but anyway. This one takes you like down to here or something. This one's not really good to ride. So it's probably not Boom, even though Boom had like one of the longest things. Alright. Maybe Lushroom will take you a little bit further up, I don't know. Because I can easily just fix this with 3 ingredients. But I have a 3 ingredient one already. I don't need another 3 ingredient one. I need a 2 ingredient one. There's not many people in chat right now. The fun thing about this is you can just cancel all you want. See, this doesn't really give you very far. The Boom took me way further, see? That's why I was pretty sure it would work. Because nothing takes you further than Boom, right? Lust don't take you that far. And Grasping Root is completely ridiculous in this case. Not these bells. Oh look, you can get your Terror Bud to get you into that, but that's not going to do anything for you. Like, you know, the Magma Morale. See, it's not going to bring you very far. I wonder if the Phantom Skirt would actually, if you pulled it out, because you go up, and no, you can pull it and go down a bit, but you're not going to get the other one in one ingredient. It's got to be Boom and Magma Moral. There's like no other option, dude. Because Magma Moral just takes you far, you know. Now, to be fair, Grave Truffle takes you pretty far, too. Alright. Let's try Boom again. Now, I wonder. Because that takes you back to the beginning, right? I was wondering if you could pull yourself and get a little bit more distance out of it, but it doesn't look like you can. You're just gonna have to go all the way on this one and hope, right? So I know this has got to be the first ingredient, but right here, you got to go up to that line, and I really hope, and I think I've got down to a science. Yeah, I could actually have gone a little bit less. But you see, has to be the magma moral. There's really no other option. But maybe I should cut this a little bit closer. Yeah, you've got to get it up there, and you just don't have enough to drop yourself down. I know you can ride these. It's gotta be it. But, you know, that's not gonna do much if I did a grave truffle down there, because you can pull yourself up in one piece, but you don't. Yeah, if you pulled that up, and then you pulled that around, look at that. Not really, no. So that boom won't even get you up there, but there has got to be. I keep saying there has to be. There doesn't have to be anything, but I just am hoping. Ooh, yeah. I mean, you got to hit the whirlpools, so it isn't like there's an option here, right? See, you could hit the pool out of that. This is the only one that takes you that far. And, is there a way to get a 2 ingredient level through sun? No salts? I don't think so. Do you use salts? Eh. We're doing streaming right now about the most efficient ways for salts and crystal formation. So I don't think we're using salts or crystals. Yeah, I can do it in 3. I can do it easily in 3, but it's not about doing it in 3. It really isn't. So if I try to cut it a little bit closer, you'll get a little bit more, but I think it'll only pull you down to level 2. So there's no way to do this. You know, there really isn't a way to do this. And although that's not a lowlander after all, maybe it would be doable with Phantom Skirt and Dragon Pepper. Phantom Skirt and Dragon Pepper, you say? I don't see how. I looked at Phantom. I thought Boom, Bloom, and Magma Moral. It gets you to level 1. Again, I probably could cut this a little bit closer, but it won't be much closer. Just a little bit closer. And a little bit more tight. Right. See how there was a little bit left down there? Could have pulled myself up a little bit more. The magma moral, like, you know. I think I tried this many times before and it just never works. Alright. Because you've got to hit that whirlpool. Alright. Because if I go up any further, I'll just save this recipe. Hit the whirlpool, come on. There you go. It's like you know you want to, come on. So you just don't have enough. You just don't have enough, man. Yeah. There's no more, man. There's just, you can't get any more out of that. It just doesn't go down any further. I haven't really tried doing non-lowlanders. Ooh, that looks closer. But look, see how it's higher? It's closer, but it's... Even that one extra pixel probably won't do it. Like, you know you could survive just a little bit deeper in that whirlpool. But, you know... doesn't look like we made this. It looks like we made level 2 though. It is adjusting, but it looks like it's too high. Oh yeah, it's too high. But it's closer. Actually it's still a little too high, isn't it? Yeah, it's still a little too high. Yep, it will get you level 2 though. You will get level 2, but you won't get level 3. You just won't get level 3. Boom plus magma. You'll need a south moving one for the remainder. Even if I got that one extra pixel, it's not going to be enough. Yeah. You need a south moving one for the remainder. Or a pinch of salt. You could throw a pinch of philosopher salt in there, and it works out just fine. So I guess my other recipe is just as good, because you're not going to get sun in 2. There really just isn't any way to do this. Not that I'm seeing. You said maybe belt phantom skirts, but Jesus Christ, dude. Like, I know there were ways to manipulate phantom skirts. A lot of ways, actually. But, you know. Maybe. So I can get level 2 out of that, but it's not necessary. Throw a phantom skirt in here. And, you know, you can get high in it. High, haha. But you're gonna have to take, if I took that and moved it around, let's roll them around. Actually, maybe go over a little bit, but don't go down. Throw this in here. Trust me, there's a thing about this. Because we're gonna do this. We're gonna pull this back. Nah, that doesn't work. You'll get in the whirlpool, but you're not gonna have the distance you need. So we've got that. So you'll get in the pool. But you're not gonna have what you need. And this is probably gonna kill me because I didn't go for enough. No, it worked. But see, you can use a phantom skirt to get up here, but the boom bloom took me like up to here. Like, you're not gonna get the distance with the magma moral any better than with the phantom skirt. Than you got it with the other one. In fact, I don't think it's, yeah. And he said maybe a dragon pepper, but I don't see how the dragon pepper works. He said maybe doable with phantom skirt and dragon pepper utilizing the upper left whirlpool. No, I don't see how dragon pepper helps. And you gotta have enough to teleport, you know. This doesn't look like it'll do the job. I keep going back to Magma Moral, you know. But it's probably the wrong move. Because this is going to kill me if I go that way. It just will. And there's no whirlpool hit here. So if you went up too far, you'd be dead. You need 3. You gotta have 3. There's no way around this. You must have 3 in this, I swear. And there's no way to get over here in 1 ingredient. That's just not gonna happen. Like, I mean, if you took a Magma Moral here, right? You could take 2 Magma Morals, but it won't really work that well for you. And this one, I thought you could do that, but I think you'll die in the skulls. Here, let me show you. Right. And you're like, oh yeah, look how far you go. But, see, you'll die in the skulls. And it doesn't hook you around enough. It just doesn't, you know. So, you know, you get all this stuff, you know. You're not gonna use the boom, right? You know, lust isn't gonna help you. And even the weird ones, like this one, nah, it's not gonna do shit. I mean, if you want Sol, you can do it. I like how this one skates the skulls, but you would still die if you used it. So yeah, you're not gonna be able to do Magma Moral with anything even resembling something cool. Not here anyway. So. Where's this one from? Oh, from there. Womba. Well, that's kind of shit. And this one? That one goes in there. Yeah, see, these are always the cute ones you go south for. So, you know. If I were here, and I used a Magma Moral, I mean, I could easily get enough traction to get down there, but that's not the point, because you can't be here with a fresh magma. You know, it just doesn't work that way. Oh, look, let's go backward. Whee! We're just gonna go all over the map. Because why not? Just... I'm under the impression that I have a pretty good potion right now. Because you kind of need it. Okay, so I'm just going to cancel that recipe. Alright, well, that was enlightening. So I've got a really good fire protection one that I brewed. And this one, you know, mana takes 2. Swiftness takes 2. Dex takes 2. Alright. Now what about Ice Shield? New potion? The fuck is this? Oh. No, I erased this recipe. We don't need this one. So, we were going to use this minimalistic crystal to make the moon salt. But we look at our potions and it's like, okay, this mana potion, 3. This invisibility potion at 3. This swiftness and dex potion, which we don't need. This fire protection potion at 3, which is good. Plop. And I do need the frost protection potion. No, that's usually good with an oil map. Yeah, see? But my ice protection potion, I have 4 ingredients. I have 5 ingredients. I have 4 ingredients. I have too many ingredients. 4 ingredients for Icy Pro? Well, 4 ingredients, huh? There's a lot of oil slick around here, that's the problem. So throwing out magma morals eats half of it, you know. Like, that's what 4 magma morals were, right? For all of this. Or 5 magma morals is what it took. And that took 4 ingredients. Yeah. There is something to say about this. See, the banana's okay when you have to go around. I was wondering about this one. If you pulled it back a bit, you could get down to there, but I don't think you can do it in 3 ingredients. That's what I was looking at. I've already tried a bunch of magmas. Looks like you might make it, but you don't. If I use the dragon pepper and then a magma moral, no, you would still need a couple of those. And then the banana, you still would need 4 ingredients. There's no way you're going to do this in 3. I swear. Thorn root. I don't know, man. The thorn stick takes you down there. The magma moral could take you up to there. The dragon pepper, it's still going to be 4. Right? Even an old phantom skirt's not going to do much for you. You got... I never took this whirlpool. Oh, riveting content, isn't it? Alright, let's see. Again, this looks interesting, but I'm unsure. Probably have already tried it. It just doesn't work right. Because that'll take you down to that part, right? You're still gonna need 4, like... There's no way to get up there without 4. It just isn't gonna happen. Right? Because you can do that, and you can do a banana, and then, you know... I'm just gonna use the 4 one, because there's no other way around this. And the 3 one. 4 light 3. Yeah. So, strong potion of light, sure. It's gotta be 3. Mana potions, got 2 ingredients on that one. 3 ingredients. 2 ingredients. Yeah. There you go. And the frosty protection takes 4. There's no other way around it. Frosty protection, not magic protection. Yeah, see 4. I use a curver, use the thing down, I go down and then grabbed it. That was easy enough. 5, that's 4, just brew. Frost protection, water before salt. 5 dragon peppers. Strong potion of fire protection. No. Alright, well, 4 it is, man. 4 it is. It isn't going to be any smaller. Ice. Ice. You got those 3 to refine. Now, Dex and Swiftness, that's... Yeah. Yeah. Dex and Swiftness. What's he doing? Boom plus magma. 3 should be possible. Oh, I know. Yeah. The boom gets you there. The magma gets you there, but... Dude. It doesn't work. It is too high. I've tried, man. It's too high. He says he has the solution to it. Right? But I don't know. Uh-huh. Where's the sunshine at? Down there. It's not possible. Man, he says it's possible. He's showing it on the map screen. I did all that. I did all that. Alright, I'll give it one more try. One more try. One more try. I didn't know how much I hurt you. One more. Yeah, well, those songs are retarded because they're a bunch of guys simping for women. Alright, fuck it. I don't do that shit no more. When I was a fucking young romantic, I thought, oh yeah, you know, shit's fine. Like, you got a woman and she says she loves you. Didn't even think that women were manipulative pieces of shits back then. Didn't even think about it. Just thought that, like, yeah, I sucked the Kool-Aid up, you know? It's gotta be the last pixel, man. It will be close. Well, anyway. So you see, it's supposed to go. But you're not gonna hit that. Right? See, that doesn't work. It doesn't hit. Well, that did hit, but... But... it doesn't look like you're supposed to hit there. Yeah, you weren't supposed to hit there. So, no. You're supposed to go up a little more. Yeah. Actually, it looks like you're supposed to hit that line exactly. Yeah. Alright. Like, you're gonna hit this line. Alright. And then you're gonna turn it. And as soon as you get the crystal... I've already tried this, man, but he's got, like, he says, if you pull it back a bit, you could probably get it. And I'm like, I don't know, man, because, like, you don't have that much left on the thing. You just don't. There's, like, barely anything left. So you don't have that much left. Now, what he did was he drew it back, right? He drew it back. He pulled this back until we were, like, in the dead zone. Probably because it's taking you down a little bit. By a couple pixels each time. Alright. It's probably not. It's probably not. Well, maybe. No, I can't stir it anymore, see? It's too high! Too high, man. You gotta draw it back some, man. You gotta go down a bit. You gotta go down a bit. Maybe you'll turn it. It's not level 3, man. It's level 2. It's level 2. I don't see how to get to level 3. Because that pullback was pretty good, but it did take me down some. All right. You know, pull back from that, go down from there. All right. You're just a little too high, man. He showed me on the picture, but it doesn't look like, you know. You do hit it, but if there's just one more pixel. Ugh, really?
I'm streaming here.
Oh, hey, what's going on, man? I'm streaming, yeah. And I'm trying to do this. They say it's possible. They say that level 3 sun is possible with these 2 ingredients.
I say it's possible, yes. I am also streaming here.
Well, I can't do it. Look, I'm at level 2.
Do you see my stream here?
No. I don't know where you're streaming at. Where...
The same place that you are in Discord.
Oh. Okay, I'm looking at it. How do you have that much left? I did not have that much left. Watch, I'll show you. Look, you don't get that much left. You're bullshitting me. You cheated. You fucking cheated. Okay, watch, let me show you. Let's see, I'm just going to erase this rest because I don't need this one. And I'm going to erase this one because I don't need this one. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's kill this one. Just, nobody cares. Look. Look, where's my boom shroom? Let's see. You gotta grind it all up. Just grind it, you know. You just gotta grind it, you know. You gotta grind it for flavor, you know, just for flavor. And I know where to stop on this so that you don't die. But maybe I'm 1 pixel off here. So if you grind them up right away, just to get them out of the way, because you know you're gonna have to do 200%. So just 100%, 100%. You gotta do both. There. So I did them all. Just get down there, you piece of monkey. Dude, that's probably 100%. That's probably 100%. All right.
Yeah.
Now, see, you do this thing. You don't move it. You just keep doing this thing. And now, right here, this is the thing. You zoom in. I know it's when the potion lip is like even with this line. That's kind of where you do it. At least that's in my experience. So, like, because if you do it right when you touch this thing, if you do it,
you die to bones.
You die. You die of horrible death. You have to go further in. But maybe I'm just going in too far. Okay, did you go in to where the lip is? Now, this swirly can be in any position, so, you know, you gotta take that with a grain of salt. But if I go here, so this is where you save your recipe, and then if I bellow it in, I'm probably too far. You need that extra couple pixels, I know you do. Oh, he's doing it. He's going around. He's mobile. He's hurting. He's doing his thing. He did it.
Nice.
Yeah, but
all right. So here
is this where you line it up with this line right here?
Yes.
Perfectly. That's what I thought. So that was perfect. That had to have been. I don't think I had any more hit points available.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save that. You always got to have about 10 sheets when you do this shit, so you save pieces. All right, so like let's pump them around. And you got to be lined up with that line. Not too far. It's like perfectly lined or some shit.
Yeah, right there.
Well, that's not perfectly lined.
That is where I would stop it.
So it's under, so like the top of the line. Well, then you know, just for flavor, you know, just gotta like turn around, just do this thing. Now you will get boom out of this, but nobody cares.
Yep.
But you have to do like the first pixel here, I bet.
Yeah.
Because there's no other room. I mean, shit, that was 2 pixels.
Give it a try.
I have a feeling I need to reset it. Because it just...
I mean, you've got the recipe saved.
Well,
go ahead and give this a try.
Yeah, I have this one saved. Here, just continue from breeding from there. There you go.
All right, sure.
Because I think I went 1 pixel too far. Zoom in, mofo. Alright. And you said you would line up the top of the hash line?
Yeah, the top of the path.
So about...
Yeah, so
there.
right about there. Maybe a tiny bit more.
It's going to be hard.
Yeah, all right, that's fine.
And we'll see. Don't do the extra pixel. I've done some pretty tight recipes. I know what it's like when you're 1 pixel.
Yep. All right.
Well, here we go. 1 a pump, 2 a pump, 3 a pump. That's all you need for any world pull. Whee! Okay. And I know you need to go to the pixel on this one.
Yeah.
He said, Nope.
Good.
Bastard, get in there. 1 pump, a 2 a pump, a 3 a pump. Whee! Round and round the merry-go-round, having so much fun. Whee! Well then, now I know you got to draw it back some, because you have to get your bottle
like you're good here.
down a bit. All right.
Yeah, relative to the effect. Yeah.
Because you're above the baseline, so when you pull to the right, you will go down a couple pixels.
Right.
But that's how I did the other potion. That was so difficult. It's like, yeah, you gotta like walk it. Okay, so let's see. Now I know you push this inward until you're what, about half health?
You honestly, you've got enough that you don't really even have to worry about the bones.
Really?
I think so. But you also don't have to worry. Like, you won't die to the bones.
Oh yeah, I see the X now. We're in there. As soon as it stops, that's when I thought you could stir it. Like as soon as
I would draw it a little bit more back.
You think?
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Well then, alchemists work together. Let's see. Oh my, I'm going slow here. Yay! Well, we did it! We did it! Oh, shit, man.
Nice work.
Oh, Jesus, that's probably one of the harder ones. That's got to be like an 8 out of 10. It's because of the pixel perfectness, not because not because your death is like eminent, except in that one area. But that one area is only about a 4 out of 10. If you're still watching the stream, the area over here is about a 4 out of 10 to get the pixel right here. So that's not too horrible, but to line up everything else is another pixel, another pixel, another pixel. That's 3 lineups. What would you rate that at?
Personally, I don't think I'd put it above a 6.
About a 6, huh? Maybe. I think I would be borderline to a 7. But definitely, I think though your argument, it's probably not higher than that. But yeah, that's interesting. I always tried to do this one, and I never could. It was always I had to throw in some kind of other ingredient in there. All right, let's.
All right, well, I'm gonna hop out.
All right.
Good luck with the rest of your challenge.
Yeah, the challenge is to minimize the salt recipes. So yeah. All right, man. Later.
See you.
Oh, get some help, guys. All right. He showed me where to line it up at here, which was really what I needed, and definitely here, that 1 extra pixel was definitely necessary. So all right. Well, I'm going to do this one. Strong Potion of Lie, and I'm going to save this one. This one's as minimal as it gets. Oh yeah, the rest of these can be deleted. So we're going to erase this recipe. Erase this one. And erase this one. That's all of them. Okay. Let's just shuffle this to the front here. There you go. So, that was another sunlight that we got. Yay. Alright. So, definitely use that strong potion of light, because that's 2 recipes and not 3. So, finish that potion. And now we go back down here, and we grab this potion of light. And I'll just leave it on the counter. It's fine. It isn't my light potions that are up here, which are nice. Just 5 magma morals. Just because, right? Okay, well, 2. We're good. Loop. Now, of course, our swiftness. That's the 5 ingredient one. You don't want that one. You want the one we just saved. Well, that's 4 ingredients right there. That's the 3 ingredient one. That's the 2 ingredient one. Okay. And that's the 2 ingredient one before salt. Okay, so swiftness, 2 ingredient. Brew it. Alright. So we've got that one, and it's only 2 ingredients. So yeah, 2 ingredient swiftness. Plop. And dexterity. Well, we did a dex. It's not a dex we want. 2 for dex. Yeah. It always takes 2 for dex. I don't have a tiny one. Okay, let's just brew this one. That's a good one. Strong potion of dexterity. There. It's blue, just like ice. Well, everything except the 3 potions that we haven't optimized yet. Well, I did manage to optimize Mr. Sun over here, which finally, after years, we've managed to do that. Alright. Let's see. I'm procrastinating. I really don't want to do these 3 potions. I have them already done. I just don't have them optimal. It's going to be M base 1, 2, and 3. These M bases. Right? And, yeah. And I love these fear potions that I made. I got this 4 ingredient fear potion, which is very useful, which is nice. Because I did a 5 one. But the 4 one was the one I saved. This one's good. And I got an acid one that takes a lot of salt. But that was 3. I didn't really care about that one. And this one, don't need this one. These ones I can just like sell, they're crap. But my libido potions were awesome. My 4 ingredient libido potions, yes. Well, anyway, escape room is invisibility. It only has 3 ingredients. Now, you can grab 3 flight from that, right? From escape room. And well, let me explain what I'm talking about. See, you can put the 3 ingredients and grab this. Then you can circle around here and get level 3 levitation, and it'll supersede one of the invisibilities. And by doing that, you will satisfy the conditions of the potion. 2 invisibility and 3 flight. Right? So 3 invisibility, but where does this one go again? Down to there. It's not going to help you. But if you take a mud shroom, maybe, that would be 1 ingredient. If you do a 2nd ingredient, which is magma moral, a 3rd ingredient will get you over to the whirlpool. But you would need a 4th ingredient to get you up there. So 3 ingredients, but the crystal could take you as far as, and then you could throw yourself another magma and be fine. Right. This crystal over here takes you pretty far in that direction. Alright. But, you know, I don't know about crystals. I have plenty of them. It's not like I'm out. Got my magma morals and got my mushrooms and I was growing. And of course we got our crystals. Right. I'm not in a shortage of things. Right. Peppers and things of that nature. And growing monocrops for a while, apparently. Okay, well. Because there's whirlpools, I think 4 ingredients would do it. Let's see, 1. If I do 3 ingredients to get up to here for levitation, right? How many ingredients do I need to get back to invisibility? Because invisibility is not easy to get to. Alright. So... see, flight you can do in 3. But levitation and invisibility... invisibility is not on wine. See? Swiftness is, but you need level... this one. But you need level 3 levitation, so you have to have salt if you use this one. And there's no invisibility. Now, the oil map has invisibility, but you're not going to get level 2 out of that without salt. And... oh, cute. There's a thing here. And that's it. So see, you have to use water. Because that's shrink over there. So you have to use water. Because you need levitation and invisibility. I use the 1 to get over here. I use the 2. I use the 3. My levitation. I use the 3 for levitation. Alright. 3 ingredients. Levitation. Continue brewing from here. See, there's a little bit left over here. Which is sad, because that means that the crystal can't actually get you over there. But, you know, the healer's Heather can take you pretty far, but I don't think there's a curvy one that goes around. Well, there is. It's called Dragon Pepper. This one, but it's the wrong shape, my friend. Dream Beat's not going to do much for you. Alright. Now this one can take you back around, certainly. So 1 could take you over to here, right? 1 more ingredient. It's 3. So that's 4 ingredients, right? And then Dream Beat. So, you know. And then maybe this one. Alright, well. You could take it down a bit. But you might die. There's a lot of skull in that. I don't need to go over any more on that That one would be dangerous. Like, it's not gonna work. Because look how much you're cutting. Alright. But you're gonna pull it down anyway. So anyway, you know, you're gonna do this, right? But, you know, you're gonna pull this down a bit. But look. You are going down a bit. Yeah, see? And then that'll take you out of the danger zone. But, now what about this? This is why a crystal's probably important. That would be cool to get yourself around that. Alright, we'll stir it around. See if you die. No. Nope. Alright, that's good. And this one, the weird shroom. I can pull myself down a bit, but I think it cuts it too close. Well, I'll just save this recipe this way, but... And I'm trying to not cut it back up. Okay. Because if I cut this down... Oh, it's going to pull me in. See. Oh, I managed to get in there. Well, that's cool. That's 2 ingredients extra. That's 5 ingredients. Alright, well... Yeah, and none of this is really that great, because now you be dead. Actually, this one could pull you down, and then you can pull yourself down and over. This one, it takes you as far over as you probably need to go. Yeah, you probably want that. Oh, damn. So, you know, you want to go down so you don't die. Yeah, see? And we're going down, right? We're going down. And, of course, you don't want to die. So, you know, I'm gonna just grab this. We said we didn't want to die. So, you know, continue brewing from here. This was a good one. The weird shroom wasn't a bad idea. Really wasn't. Took you pretty far. Alright. No, don't do that. You want to go backwards. Alright, so throw this in there. Do your thing. Don't go down too far. In this one, you survive, which is nice. And then you've got all that. And we said, okay, why don't we do this one? Sure. I don't think this is efficient. Because I think I might have done something similar to this, and it's the same amount of ingredients. Yes, and that could pull you over some if you did this. And I pulled it over. You might get another pixel out of that. Alright, so I'm going to save this recipe here. Nope, it failed. You have to go down further. Okay, so we'll continue brewing from here. It doesn't look like you need to go down much further, but... Okay, I went down further. There you go. That's as tight as you can cut that. Now, I wonder if you can get there in one ingredient. What was my moon base? Moon base 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is definitely going to be more efficient, but only by one ingredient, maybe? Bell caps, man. Phantom skirts. Oh man, I am down too far for that. And you only need level 2 for that, but there's no way you can cut that. It would be so useful. Actually, I might be able to get away with this one if I used a different ingredient. Or if I didn't go down so far. Yeah, actually. Hold on. I think yes. Okay. This one, but don't go down so far. I already threw it in the pot. And this one. That's the levitation that we just used. That's the weird shroom. Continue brewing from here. Yeah. I'm good. The weird shroom was good. Okay. It really was. So throw that in there. Stir you away. Yes. And yes, go down. Now over here it was fine, but I grinded too far, I think. Because it took me down too far. What if I take it just down far enough? Alright. So in this case, I'm going to save this recipe, and then what if we don't grind so far? Like, this takes me down. It takes me over, but down, but I don't need to go down that far. What if I go down as far as this? And then that might work out better for me. I mean, we'll see. There you go. And then maybe you pixel it over some. Now, I think it needs to overgo more because the Phantom Skirt, in order to use it, okay, well, actually, hold on a second. Save this recipe. This might be all I need. Okay. Continue brewing from here. We need to go down further. Yes, we do. Okay. And we can then use this. I know that's fine if you loop it around, but you do need to... Nope. It's got to go down further. And that's probably far enough. You gotta hit that whirlpool. You have to. Alright. And then this goes down. Oh, there we go. That's it. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, baby. But I'm not sure I can get level 2 out of this. Nope. I had a very tight cut one time in this, going around the corner. Yeah. Especially with a Phantom Skirt. You need level 2 on this one. Yeah, see. Fuck. It's taking me in too far. You only need level 2. Nope, gotta brew it. Alright. hate this. Yeah. I really do. Because it's cutting it so tight. I cut it, yeah. Now, if I move this up a bit, twirl me around, it might be okay. Yeah, see, because that's not going to cut you any closer. But that will. Yeah, there you go. See? Easy peasy. So how many ingredients? Oh, I had to use 2 phantom skirts, but whatever. 7. I really don't care at this point because it's 7 ingredients. Okay. So yes, I'm going to say that it required it. There you go, C2. And I am going to save this one. So brew it. This is M base. This is moon salt. So this is M base 1. And you can save that recipe and finish the potion. It's right here, M base 1. All of this stuff right here. Yeah, we're gonna erase all these recipes. Because we're just intermediates. Alright. And now we have this one. Now, M base, void salt, moon salt, yeah, we're good. V base 1, V base 2, M base 1, yep. And look, this has only 1 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this one is 7. So it's less. Yes, it is. So M base 1. Yes, this is M base 1, but I'm going to change the symbol to moon salt. Moony salty. Moony salty. Okay. So there you go. Moon base 1. There you go. Moon base 1. This one right here can be erased. Okay. And I can put you here. And this one, yes. Okay, what is this stuff? Oh. That belongs over there. Okay. It's M base 2. This is void 1, void 2. This is M base 2 that we're gonna have to shuffle. So there you go. Moon 1, moon 2. There you go. We've got moon base 1. Okay. These ones we'll fix. Right. I didn't name this anything important, apparently. Like M base 4 or something. So I've got M base 1. The levitation and invisibility. This is M base 2. Magic vision and dexterity. 4 ingredients. Magic vision and dexterity, 4 ingredients. Magic vision and dexterity, 4 ingredients. 4? Dexterity can be hidden too. Alright? Right? It's Dex 3 after all, right? No. It's Dex 2. But it's Magic Vision 3. Dex 2, but Magic Vision 3. Dex 2, but Magic Vision 3. What's my Magic Vision 3 at? 3 ingredients. So this one is at 4 ingredients. Oh. So I think it's pretty optimal. What do you think? Because Dex 3, as we know, takes 2 ingredients, right? But is it Dex 3 or it's Magic Vision 3? But Dex 3. But Dex 2, right? Yeah, Dex 2, Magic Vision 3. I think 4 is fairly optimal. We can try for that Magic Vision, or Dex first. You gotta do your Dex, right? And then maybe you can get up there with Magic Vision. But your Dex, I mean, well, this one, I mean, it's before salts. Dex, 2 ingredients. Can you brew in from here? Now, that's 2 ingredients. Yes. How am I gonna get level 3 vision in 1 ingredient? Probably won't happen. Because we need to get a little higher. As if I pulled myself around, man, won't work. And this one won't work. Bloom. Let's see. Is this why we need 4 ingredients? Because it wasn't possible to get it from Dex to Magic Vision? Well, I mean, there might be a crystal option available. That crystal isn't exactly what I want to do with my life, now is it? Alright, well. I really want that one, but... I don't think this will work. This doesn't look like it will. We are moving down a bit. Yes, it doesn't take you to level 3 Magic Vision. I do wonder if I can get up there in these 3 ingredients. Actually, it's looking pretty good. Right? And we're going back forward. Remember, you need level 3 Magic Vision. So, we need to pull it down a bit. You know. Aha. I do need to go up a little, down a little bit, I think. This Magic Vision thing, it needs to be 3, right? But this doesn't take you down, right? I mean, it does, but it doesn't take you down that far, right? And if I can go down a little bit further, trying to hit the pixel, right? I don't think you can get level 3 out of this. It was close. It really was. Because now I'm further away. I keep getting further and further away. And then eventually, yeah, I see you've destroyed it. Did I save that recipe at all? Yeah, I did. I mean, the Spell Bloom was kind of cool. Mage Berry, though. Because that does loop around. You try Mage Berry instead. Alright. So if, by some miracle, you get that, right, you can hook it around a little bit, just to see if it works. Right? Might have worked if I hadn't pulled this so much. I don't think this will work because it doesn't go up high enough. Look, you have to cut this way too far, right? And this isn't working right. Yeah, but that's not far enough, right? Wait a minute, what? Oh! God damn it. Alright. I think this is the only real option. Alright, because the other one's just... I mean, like this one over here. No, you have to go up at an angle. You can't... Now this one, though. Yeah. See, you can pull it, but it goes at a pretty sharp angle up. Right, and I don't think that'll work. This one gives you a bit more control over all that. I wonder. If I stir it up to here and then draw it back to enter the thingy from there. You do make it through here, but this one you need to cut, right? And it's a little bit off when you go down. Right? You need level 3. And you just need level 3. Could go down a bit. Yeah. Ah! No, 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 no. Too much. Too much. This does work. We just didn't do it right. We did it. We did it. We just didn't do it right. Alright. Now. Yeah. And we know we cut it close here. Yeah. Yes, we do. Now, we can draw this back actually a little bit. But I think I drew it back too far. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah. I should save this right about here. Yeah. So you need your level 3 down at all? There you go. So yes, you can do it in 3 ingredients and not 4. That's pretty good. So we will brew this potion. We will call it in Moon Base 2. And we will save this recipe and we will finish this potion. Okay. So that's M base 2. This M base 2 took 4. This M base 2 takes 3. Yes. So there you go. Alright. So M base 1, 7. M base 2, 3. Now M base 3. Where's the magic vision and sun on this recipe? They changed it. That doesn't exist anymore. But, did I keep this for a reason? I think so. Because it was a level 3 with extra effects. Alright. So I kept it, but I don't think I need it. Alright, so I made another M base 2 with only 3, so I can erase this recipe. Yes, I can. Okay, nice one. So grab this one now. Is there another one that I have saved around here? Yeah, I have the dexterity potion, 3 saved right there. So just erase that recipe. Yes, indeed. Alright. Everybody's happy. Everybody is as happy as they're going to get. Let's put it that way. Alright. Strong potion of levitation. Why the fuck? Is that one way to fuck over there? Okay, these are all blank. Good. Good, 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 good. make sure that that's what these are all for. All right. So we made the moon base out of a lot less. We made this one out of 2. I feel good. We made magic vision and shit. Not just magic vision. We made magic vision and shit. Escape room was good. This is magic vision 3 and dexterity 2 out of 3 ingredients. And there you go. What about this one? Levitation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So it looks like that one's going to be 7. And then we just have shock and frost. Shock and frost. Okay. Shock and frost. Well, shock. And frost. Frost can be getting in an ingredient. Shock and shock. I think because you can get frost in 1 ingredient. Shock 4 ingredients? Are you serious? 2 ingredients. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Take that down and do 3, and then you can do strong potion of lightning. You can do your moon base, your V base 1, your V base 2, your moon base 1, your moon base 2. You can do this one in... I gotta pee again! Holy crap, it's been that long? I hate those calls of nature. They just get in the way. Look how many 1s I have stirred on this one. This moon base 3 only took 4 ingredients. My current moon base 3 took 4 ingredients. But I bet you could take it in... Three ingredients. So, because you do shock... Hello. You do your shock in 2. Strong potion of lightning. Alright? And you continue brewing from here. And then all you have to do is pull it back and do 1 ingredient. Now, I wonder if you can get it done this way instead of going through here. I know you can do it. You can pull it down and then use your cap. But I'm wondering if we can use another shroom this way. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, because that one's pretty cool, right? But it might be too much. Yes. Because, you know, you gotta just do your thing, right? Yeah, we're not gonna go that way. But I am going to try to maximize... Oh, no. Try to maximize this. Uh-oh. Because I need to get it in there. Yeah, see? Now, if you pull it, they will come. I need to go down, actually. And I need to stay. I'm going to save this recipe right here. I need to stay here, I think. But you need a little bit more leeway there. Yeah. Like, how much more can I stuff in there? Probably quite a bit, right? Yeah, because I go in down here, and as soon as I get in that whirlpool, right? If I get in this whirlpool here, I'll have this much left, and that should be enough to get me level 2 frost. So let's find out, shall we? Just needed one more ingredient. You will not die in this one. Look at my hand! Yay! Alright, yes, you can do it. As a matter of fact, you can get level 3 here, doing it this way. That's pretty cool. But 3 ingredients gives you moon base 3. Yes, it does. There you have it. And yes, you can get 3 this way as well. So, hooray, you know, let's brew this one out. And this is M base 4 for moon salt. Base 3, third one. We are going to save M base 3. We are going to change its picture to moon salt. Yes, we are. And we will save this recipe and we will finish it. So, yes, so. This one, in the potions, moon base 3. So, we have optimized this one for 2, this one for 2, that one for 3. The only one that really took a lot was this one, is flight and levitation and visibility. This one was a pain in the ass. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so I saved that recipe for M base 3. V base 1, V base 2, M base 1, M base 2. M base 3 took 4 ingredients. This one took 3. M base 3? Yes. I don't need the strong potion of lightning. I can erase this one. M base 3. Okay then. Moon base 3. So, void 1, void 2. M base 1, M base 2, M base 3. These ones might need to be renamed and stuff. But I do have my 3 M bases and I don't need this one anymore. Yes. There you go. And so, this looks like a minimal salt recipe. Right? Yeah. Now that 7 ingredient one could use some refining, but if so, I can do that 1 potion later. Moon salt. Save this recipe, man. And finish it. Okay. So I have my minimum void salt. Yes. 5 ingredients, 5 effects. 4 ingredients, 2 effects. 2, 1, yeah. And this moon salt recipe is nothing like this one. So look at all this stuff, man. Three ingredients, 7 ingredients. 4 ingredients. 3 ingredients, 2 ingredients, and 2 ingredients. And the crystal itself 28. Yes. So the moon salt recipe is this one. This one. And this is the other moon salt recipe. See this one? But then this one. More minimalistic. Way less ingredients. So I think, yeah, that one's the better one. I mean, I know it is, but okay. Yeah, this one I can delete. And I have a better moon salt recipe. There you go. So I've got a void salt that's more efficient. I wish it would just tell you how many ingredients you use, just a number, because you don't have to count that way. And this one is moon salt. And you can easily craft these potions again by just clicking on them. Okay, so I've gotten rid of this one. Fantastic. And slowly dropping numbers of pages, right? But, you know, we're good. Now, sun salt. Oh. That's the one with light and magic vision. This was 7 ingredients. And did I... Yeah. Magic vision and light. That's the 7 ingredient one. Yeah, that's the one that's is actually sun base. That's like sun base 1. Because all of these are sun based, but I didn't call them S base 1, 2, 3, or 4. I just kept them here. Yeah. Because this one actually goes along with this one. Yeah. But, you know, and that's life salt. Yeah. A lot of these take forever. They're annoying to create. Yeah. So anyway, I think that might be enough for my stream. I am so glad I didn't miss anyone in chat, because I hadn't been looking in the last half hour. Anyway. Pretty darn good. That's good for today. That really is. How long have I been streaming? Like 3-something hours for all this crap. So yes, it looks like this is a pretty decent stream if anyone wants to watch it and say, okay, we've optimized some potions, right? I don't need to go any further. I'm 224 in days, and I have 7 skill points I haven't even used yet. My karma's 100, but and I've used a ton of money, and I still have a ton of money. And this was my trophy room, right? I'm not sure if there's anything else to add. I think I've put virtually everything you can in here, right? So I've got nothing left to buy, you know, to put here. Maybe some paintings you could throw in here, but the more you alter the background, the more these things right here like to fall off the shelves. They really are finicky that way. I wish you could save configurations of your trophy room. Save this. And then you can reconfigure it and save it. That would be very nice. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to save the game. Overwrite save. Yes. So I'm going to stop the stream now. Thanks, guys, for anyone who watches in the future. I'll see y'all later.